So now that Capcom has officially confirmed that Poke is coming back for Monster Hunter Rise, I thought now is a great time to answer one particular question that I got asked in my previous videos. What is the difference between bird wyverns with wings as well as flying wyverns? Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Hey everyone, Pinoy X here once again, back with another Monster Hunter video. So in this one, I thought I'd go ahead and answer a question that I was asked in my previous video regarding Flying Wyverns, the Aces of Land and Sky, which is, what is the difference between Flying Wyverns and Bird Wyverns with wings in the Monster Hunter series? These questions are very important to ask because it gives us an understanding on the overall design of monsters throughout the Monster Hunter series, and even gives us a better understanding as to how Capcom approaches these designs based on the category of monsters that they are working with. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Bird Wyverns of Monster Hunter with wings as well as Flying Wyverns and just get a better understanding on the differences between them. In order for us to understand the differences between the Bird Wyverns of Monster Hunter and Flying Wyverns, what we have to understand here are the Bird Wyvern design philosophies across Monster Hunter. What I mean by this is Capcom's approach to designing Bird Wyverns altogether and some common features that these creatures would have. The first common feature that many Bird Wyverns would have, especially those with smaller arms rather than having wings, is their body structure. When we take a look at their body structure, they're comparable to that of Brute Wyverns, but because of how slender, more compact, and much leaner they are considered to be Bird Wyverns. We can compare them to modern-day birds such as the ostrich and even the emu. So these creatures are considered to be Bird Wyverns based on their body structure. Monsters such as the Kuluyaku even mixes both the features of the birds as well as the body structure of modern-day birds in order to become a true bird wyvern-like monster. So this creature actually has feathers across its body and a very prominent beak. Monsters like the Garuga and the Puke, which actually raised this question to begin with, they start to blur the line between Flying Wyverns and Bird Wyverns. However, having said that, if we understand the Bird Wyvern design philosophy in that they have bird-like features on them, you'll notice that these monsters are considered to be Bird Wyverns because of certain features that are comparable to modern-day birds. When it comes to the Garuga, it's the really prominent beak across its face. This beak is not present on any kind of Flying Wyvern. When it comes to the Puke, it's the feathers across its head. Flying Wyverns do not grow feathers in any way, shape, or form, but Bird Wyverns do. So these are the features that will allow us to create a distinction between Flying Wyverns and Bird Wyverns, especially the ones with wings across the Monster Hunter series. So these images that you're seeing as of right now, these are actually images taken from the Monster Hunter World Official Complete Works, and these are images of the concept art that they have for the Monster Hunter World base game. These are actually now being utilized as part of Monster Hunter lore by saying that these creatures are actually unidentified monsters, meaning that they could be in the wild as of right now, but we ultimately haven't seen them in any way, shape, or form as of yet. So these monsters are the concept art for the Monster Hunter series, and we're taking a look at the Bird Wyverns here. You can really start to see those bird-like features for Bird Wyverns out there. Even in the design phases of these monsters, they always have to think about bird-like features because they want to describe Bird Wyverns as if describing a real-life bird. This is the distinction between Flying Wyverns and Bird Wyverns with wings. If we take a look at the Flying Wyvern pages right here, you can really start to see that difference between Flying Wyverns and Bird Wyverns with wings, because the Flying Wyverns don't really have any prominent bird-like features on them. Some of them might have a beak or two like Lagiana, but for the most part, they don't really feel like actual birds. They feel more like reptilian monsters or something along the lines of a fantasy dragon, just as the design intended. So you can pretty much see the differences between the Flying Wyverns and the Bird Wyverns of Monster Hunter by understanding how they designed the monsters to begin with, and these books are a great demonstration of how that design philosophy works. And that is pretty much it for this video, taking a look at the differences between the Flying Wyverns of Monster Hunter as well as the Bird Wyverns with wings. Hopefully you have found this video very informative in giving you an idea as to how you can differentiate certain monster groups from one another by getting a better understanding on the design philosophy that Capcom has with regards to certain monster categories. What do you think about these kinds of information in getting a better understanding on monster groups throughout the world of Monster Hunter? Let us know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions in utilizing certain distinctions on monsters in order to create a better understanding on these monster categories. Now, with all of that being said, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider leaving a like on the video itself and subscribing to the channel as well as hitting that bell icon so you can go ahead and catch up on any future Monster Hunter content that I might be doing or any other games that I might be playing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.